Okay, Gary, another good win for the team on Tuesday night. If you look back at it, is there any more we can learn from that win?
Well, you learn from every game, whether you win, lose or draw, of course, and just looking at the review that Louis puts together, but me and Downsy, we always watch the full game, and then the players watch the review, where we pick out the things that we think they need to see, where we can improve, and where we've done well, and so they get a bit of both. What went well, what didn't go so well. So they're learning all the time from every game. But I was pleased with our goals, because I was pleased with parts of our play. Of course, nobody wants to let in 2 goals, but to be fair, the second one was a really good goal from their point of view, and we couldn't have done much other than maybe did a bit more to stop the cross, so we'll have a look at that. But so all in all, it was a decent performance from us, and 4-2, 5-2 victory, because it was a goal, I think, is a good result against a team that have brought in quite a few players. They've got a lot of experience, and I'm sure you'll see that they will at some stage start winning football matches.
Jamie Reid moves on to 10 goals for the season. How pleased are you with him, and how important is he to the way the team plays?
Well, he's become obviously very important, because every team needs that natural goal scorer, and that's what Reid is. And he's learned to love scoring goals. He's learned to get in those danger areas to get the goals, the simple ones, as much as the ones like on Tuesday night, where it was a fantastic couple of touches to give himself the room to shoot left-footed, and it was a very good goal, a team goal as well as an individual goal. There was a good little bit of build-up before that. So he took a little knock, so we had to take him off because we had to look after him. It was 4-1 at the time. We'll just give him that little rest, because it's a little bruising on the knee, and that will go so long as we didn't make it worse by keeping him out there.
Absolutely. On Tuesday night, and then another longer trip to Notts County on Saturday. How are you dealing with this turnaround of away games?
Well, they're there, aren't they? It's what it is, and we've done a lot of travelling, and every time we're in a traffic jam coming home, or when we're in, they closed the M25, my first thoughts go to the supporters that have gone down there, and the time it takes to get down. So, we always owe it to them to give our very, very best whenever we can, and it will be the same on Saturday when we go to Notts County. We obviously try to manage it well. Some sessions we have to do nearer where the opposition are, on a Friday especially, like this week. We'll have to find somewhere up there to do a little bit of work, because otherwise you miss a day when you played on the Tuesday, off on the Wednesday, and then you've only got like Thursday and Friday. So Fridays we like to do our organisation. So we'll find somewhere up there to do a little bit of work. But by that time the lads will be looking forward to this very big game against Notts County.
Tell us about Notts County and the challenge we'll be facing on Saturday.
Big challenge. Early doors, they've got a different team. Probably half the team is different from where they were at the start of the season. And they brought in a lot more experience. They brought in a bit more quality. And so, we needed to play them first few games of the season. But now they've recovered and they're on a good little run. So are we, of course. So it means that it's going to be a good game, because they're a good football team, a good crowd for this level. Both teams know that it's a very important 3 points, so it should be a very I won't say topsy-turvy, but it will, because you hope that it's just one way, our way, but we're going to have to defend as well as we attack, because I think they've still got their heads in the Football League clouds, so they'll be confident, especially now they've won a few games.
And injury-wise, we've talked about Jamie Reed. Other than Jamie, how we?
No, everybody's okay. I'm not sure again because as we speak, it's a Thursday, so couple more days. Again, we're waiting for people like Opie and Asa and to just get to that stage where they're ready. You know, sometimes that last stage is a little bit longer than everything else before it because you don't want them to have a setback. And especially as we're going well anyway at the moment, you know, it's not a necessity necessarily to say you're fit, you're playing. You know what I mean? So it's good that Armani's getting his minutes, you know, so he's ready now. And you know, obviously the team's doing well, so the more difficult the selection, the better we're doing.
Young Matt Hughes and Frank Vincent, 20 and 22, are still in there, and
we're
still
in the under 23s league.
You are, yeah. You're way ahead of that. I'm sure it almost goes without saying how pleased you must be with the way they're operating in there for you, because you play such a positive and attacking style of football that if they're not doing what they're doing, it doesn't really work, does it? And you must be very pleased with the way they're...
Very pleased, yeah. It's their energy and their work rate, along with their ability, of course. But you know, Matty Hughes is now popping up into the penalty area. Frank's scored a goal, but you know didn't count, but was a goal. And they've just got that energy that I always look for. In fact, I think the team is playing with good energy at the moment. There's only any team at any level always has a bit of play, and obviously Ebbsfleet were no different, and as all the other teams, you never get an absolute perfect game at any level where you absolutely trounce a team for the 90 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So it's what everybody's doing when it's not going so well, making sure that we stop the crosses, make sure we get first to the ball in the penalty area, in both areas, and that's going to be really important now. But yeah, they've done well. We forget that Winks is only young as well. Kalala's only young, so they're all learning. And a famous person said once that I think it was me actually. No, said that to coach players, they have to have been taught. Do you know what I mean? So what that means is you have to, at this level, you have to teach players as well as coach them, and that's, of course, when the age is young, you're still teaching them, and you're trying to be mentors as well to young footballers and help them for the rest of their careers. So you're going to have the ups and downs that go along with that, as we all know if we've got kids. You know, when you're trying to teach them to become a good adult.